I'm here, I'm queer, and my throat pain is mild to severe. I severely butchered that quote. Yeah, my throat doesn't feel too great. But is this? Yeah, it's amphibious. I don't. No. Go for that. No purpose going into that, especially this late in the war. Yeah, that works. Yeah, Robert J. Oppenheimer is doing Oppenheimer things. I keep forgetting you can't use WASD to move. Ha. Oh. Uh-oh. So, this is the Axis now. We're in for a bit of a treat. Alright, so where are my Marines? Why are all of you up there? So that's 2 on each tile? I don't know if I'd be able to take that. I can link up. So we're gonna do that. Come on, Stalin. I don't really like you, but we might need your help to win this. Oh dear. My computer does not like the number of divisions there. Okay. How close to surrendering? They have surrendered. Okay. Are we defending, or is that the French killing themselves? It's the French killing themselves. This is feeling a lot like World War One. Round 2. Wait. I mean, the Italian front is mostly accurate. This is pretty much what the border with Italy was like for most of the war. Hi Sam. Is that... okay. Wait. Oh, they did actually surrender. That is a first. It is actually so loud. Ambient object. What's our naval supremacy looking like? None. None of it. I'm sorry. Let's see. I think I'm gonna leave it on convoy. %of generals quit attacking before the bubble turns green. What is... Who in their right mind? I mean, I probably wasn't in my right mind, but... Spin? Pacific Army Group. I guess that front doesn't count? Wait. Okay, they gave up. Oh yeah, right, I need to go back to... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Cenozoic. Ooh. Ow. If I could get the right zoom level, thank you. Something tells me this offensive isn't going well. This front line is giving me a stroke. I don't know how to feel about that. That is 6 million people. Okay. Wait, isn't Japan gonna come for me in December? Oh no. And they're doing better than they did historically. This can't go well. I think, anyway, this might have been where they stalled, but I can't remember. That's not good. Yep. Okay. Okay, guys, I think you can stop attacking. This clearly isn't working. I see no reason this could go poorly. Across the Adriatic. Please don't get caught. Are we, Oh. Well, that was easy. Did they just not defend this? So we're just gonna... There we go. Ha. I know this one is Yorkshire. Oh no, it's kind of cards. Let's see. I assume Sweden doesn't want to help us out. Yeah. Cowards. This is unironically starting to run how my old computer ran the game. I don't think this is, Hi, MD? Ah yes, my favorite marine environment. The Alps. I'm not gonna think about it. French have held at Alsace, and MD, don't worry about that. I don't know either. I'm gonna be honest. It scares me. All of it. I know that it looks a lot simpler when I zoom out. And I hit the correct key. Not that one. Also not that one. Also not that one? Which one is HUD off? I was about to say, it's not F12, that's screenshot. This is every mode other than... Is it... No. I have no clue. Because Germany did 1940s German things. Europe is not... The world in general is not doing too well right now, and Japan's about to do the thing. That thing. So... I have an unassigned army, don't I? No, I brought the National Guard into this. Oh. I really shouldn't bring the garrisons out. Yeah, I shouldn't. I should leave those where they can do things. Anything useful. I don't like any of this. It's very complicated. This does not fit the mood at all. Okay, sure. I'd say borders are one of the few things that Hoi4 gets right. The Netherlands is German. Sadly. We are trying to push up into it. Okay, we have this one tile. It's like a slightly different colour, because it's the Netherlands. We'll get there eventually. That red is making it... Yes, I'm trying to free them. I'm not... It's not intentional. Congress wouldn't let me join until after France was about to die, so... What is the... Why are there so many Anzac divisions? Britain, you had one job. Ugh. Because that is... That's not Transdanubia. I forget which one this is. It's North Transylvania, yeah. They stole it from Romania and bullied Romania into joining. Out of all the questionable things on this map, I feel like Hungary is not the one you should be questioning. Come on. It's summer 41. Turn around. Go east. Okay, well we cut off the Italians at least. That should put a dent in them. Wait, the south is just open? That's... Yeah, the French can hold over there. I'm sure the French can not do French things, and they're immediately dying. And there it is. They don't do... Well, that's the... Oh. Aha. The M1 Thompson to the M2 Thompson. That's how firearms work, surely. Is this... Ah yes, my two favourite theatres of World War II. The Japanese-American War and the German-American War. That checks out. Ow. Second Infantry Army. You guys are still... I forgot. Was all of that necessary? Yeah, maybe I should have just brought them in. No, was it shift? I thought it was control. Oh, okay. Stop going into opposition. I need to collapse these again. I'm sure we can get that back up. This hurts on so many levels. Actually, I want to aim for something like that. We can probably shatter them if we move now. Okay, I give up. I'll leave the defending to the rest of them. Yes, the Manhattan Project. 2 years? Less than. Come on, Oppenheimer. I believe in you. Yeah, I think Cerulean sounds better in my opinion. I might have just killed Supply. Hold on. That's Supply? That's Supply. This might be my fault. Wait, what? Oh. Engineer? Oh yeah, that increases... yeah, engineer. That increases insurance. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why I went into... I got a bit distracted. I don't know why I went into that far down field hospital. Still should probably get into Mountaineers. I need to remember to train that soon. Right, I forgot to unpause. I'm a little bit sick right now. My two favourite theatres of World War II. Alright. Yeah, I think I overstacked them. I'm gonna... Let's see, we've divided them between two fronts now. Surely... That's a lot of stacking. You know what if I tried... I should probably move my marines out of the way before they get obliterated. I think I'll move 2nd Infantry to here. Try and re-secure that section of the Alps. Oh. Why are you not... do that? Wait. Did the video go out? Oh. I hit the Windows key for a second, and that might have done it, but let me pull up. Oh, okay. Okay, you were talking about MD's thing. I thought you meant the video of the stream was gone. Man, I'm glad I wasn't gonna stream again until Friday. This is nasty. What? Huh. Okay, maybe I do need a different field marshal line. Because I forget how these things work. I do actually want that. No. Bad. I specifically brought all of you to this line. Stop doing that. I might just need separate army groups at this point. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... How do you detach? It's up here somewhere. That. Okay, so now that that's detached, I could just do that. Not have to worry about whatever they're trying to do. This guy still looks stupid. So does like anybody want to attempt to go with them, or? Let's wait until the last of the reinforcements get here. Oh, I never gave it an offensive line, that's why. That is in fact not what I drew. Thank you. Okay, how's it going over here? Nothing has happened yet. Okay. Not doing great. I also do want to detach them. As nice as the bonuses are, it keeps it auto-assigning them orders. Actually, let's get through to Bratislava just to mess with Slovakia. It'd be silly. Surely. Have I misremembered? Surely I'm misremembering something. Yeah, June of 1941. I think maybe no, I'm gonna push through to Budapest and how close is this? Where? Oh, there. Yeah, good luck with that, Ronnie. Okay, can you stop repositioning and just, like, get rid of them already? How's... Oh. Huh. Reports from Budapest confirm that the Hungarian capital has been captured by American troops. Alright. Budapest has fallen. Millions must die. Yeah, I was about to say, that's about to get reinforced. Okay, I really shouldn't do that. Yeah. Mistakes have been made. I shouldn't have overextended. I thought I could snake. I'm not good enough for that. What I will do, however, is cut off what little is down here. I hope we can... Yeah, we can support that. This front line is atrocious. I think I could just sacrifice the Philippines until... Oh, apparently like half of my fleet is stationed there. How about not anymore? Problem solved. Yeah, let's... So I think we just sacrifice the Philippines. Let them manage themselves. Espionage threats. Not with the risk of information theft, because I'd rather Stalin not find out about this. This is how historical went, trust me, guys. Ah, right, I forgot. Romania's being a little cheeky. Okay, can you stop that? Here, money, have that. Love me. Every president ever. Wait. Hold Come on, we did it! Back to MacArthur you go. Figure out, we're gonna learn how codes work. No? Hold on, I want that song. I like this one. Hi USA. This infuriates me for reasons that I can't begin to describe. Don't you dare. Don't even do it. I just... So many men pled to take that ground. Okay, we're just gonna leave it like that. Yes. Hungary gave up. Ah, great, a senator retired. You know, much like real life. Oh my god. The French are losing. You've got to be kidding me. Leave it to the French for like 6 months. And they'll lose nearly half the territory you gave them. Great job. Slovakia gave up. I think once the rest of the allies get in here, I can shorten the front line to just like the area I want to focus on. Oh, Okay. It is 1942. Come on. Big red guy. Don't you want in on the whole Europe conquering thing? Surely. Wait. Wait, yeah. The non-aggression pact is over. Surely. Surely. Surely I can just... Okay, you know what? It's getting to be a bit... It is getting to be very not worth it. I'm glad I caught that. That is our entire army east of the Alps. Cut off. The French are running away! We are actually so screwed. You know, I'm curious what Stalin plans to do. I shouldn't. This is the American force. Oh no. Huh. You know, what is going on in Stalin's little... that mustache of his? Uh, uh... Huh. I don't know how to feel about that army organization. Huh. What are you doing? So what's going on in... Those noises are... amazing. The real question is... why? Huh. You have good luck. Ow! I wasn't crazy once. I have been mentally stable my entire life. Pickle, please calm down. How many of these are we even able to fit in there? 5? 5. let that one retreat, then we'll immediately attack. If it would let me select those 5, thank you. Oh, it's paused. Yeah. Oh yeah, what's going on over in the Philippines? Not as bad as I expected. So... That's not where I told you to go. How is that deemed the most efficient path? We might be able to break it. Did we break it? We broke it. Wait, maybe not. Okay. Okay, Woppenheimer, what are you doing? We still have over a year. Just retreat, yes. Did they retreat? No. Representatives from Ohio offer support. Upgrade roads. Sure. Am I losing anything rapid? No? That doesn't seem right. Alright, what did I get? Right, infrastructure in Ohio. Get over here, Ohio. I'm pretty sure that was the mission anyway. Yeah, infrastructure of Ohio. Huh. You monsters. No. Okay. You know what I need? Not enough special forces cap. Ah. What's the width on those? Okay, I'm not using the default one. For one. For two. The manpower of this division is going to be like 90%. Okay, three. I already have engineers on those. I have engineers. Okay. How soon can I deploy these? There we go. You know, this is an easy way to differentiate. Just do that. We're already losing land in the transfer. Okay. See you, General. Yep. You know what? Oh, wait. How do I... Is it not wide enough? Ah. 5 minutes. Stop starting things. It's really not that difficult. Oh, I seem to have messed up the... There we go. You know what, I'm gonna pull away for a little bit. Hopefully the rest can hold. Oh, they're still not at full. Where's Wappenheimer at? Nowhere near close enough. Surprisingly, we're holding. They're pushing back into Italy. You've got to be kidding me. From one encirclement to the next. How's Asia doing? Not great. What is going on in that tiny little mustache of his? Interesting. He very well could. He won't. Does he actually consider now? So let me hold on. Was it Control F9? It was Control F9. Okay, so yeah, no real reason to edit that. Hi, Germany. Yeah, she also impersonated you. The USA you, but yeah. I also want to point out, Japan's actually doing well over here, which scares me, so I don't get why they own Laos, but I was gonna say I'm gonna wait till it gets to 5 votes, but I don't think there's 5 people in chat. They probably once it's 2 minutes on the counter. But, yeah, considering it's only 1942... Oh! The French are competent! The French scare me. Ha. It might be Barbarossa time. Because for some reason the Mustache Man didn't do it on his own. He's a little special in the head. Oh. No way. Is it a... Okay, it's a separate war. We still have the German-American War. Oh, there's just 2 German-American wars now. This is not very Skibbity Sigma. What are the French doing? I accidentally zoomed too far in. Crazy. I am horribly sorry for you, Blanco. If it makes you feel any better, I don't normally talk like that. My voice also normally isn't this bad. I'm sick right now. Oh. You know, sometimes I do stuff like, I pull off stuff like this that makes me go, wow, I'm good at this game. And then I look over here, and I still can't clear out the Alps. And every time I have, they just keep coming back. Stop doing that. Bad. I don't even need to spend political power. I don't like that the Soviets are pushing that far. Are those mountaineers ready yet, actually? I think that's What, jog it? Yeah. I was originally hoping on doing so. That doesn't look like it's going to be feasible today. I should be able to stop them from at least taking over, like, anything west of Hungary and the Balkans. Like, at west, they'll probably take Romania, but I think... What is Hungary doing? Solve that problem immediately. There definitely is still a chance, especially with whatever the French are doing. This is probably the most competent I've ever seen the French be. Let's see. Can you... Yeah, you guys... Do that. And that should hopefully wipe out that part of the Alps. It's only 1942, but we keep losing and having to retake this entire section of the Alps. But yeah, it's summer of 42. What's that? No. I swear that's the same icon for... We are still doing the Sherman. Why did you stop attacking? Wait, no. Support. You, I want to attack. I'm glad it's this far this quickly, cause yeah, Yugoslavia and Greece are just chilling. I'm doing an intervention run. If you could not have a stroke. I'm doing an intervention run, so I did limited intervention instead of neutrality act, and so I was able to stop French from falling, and it's pretty much snowballed from here. Belgium is back to being dead. I saved that like a year ago. Huh. Alright. That's what, 17? 11. I am the USA. So, oh, what? Oh, okay, just... Okay. This, well... I accidentally clicked the decision to occupy the Italian states instead of give it to the new Italy. So, hopefully we can fix that in the peace conference. Because I don't want that. What are the French doing? The French are carrying... No, it's still FDR. With his one defining trait of dislikes Germany. What? France is actually carrying right now. Oh, never mind. Okay. I probably should up my factories, actually. It's definitely Mill's time. Just, I don't have much I'm building these days anyway. Should put mills all over. This should be over soon. I am focusing everything I have. How are you still alive? The Philippines are holding their own. That's a new one. I expected them to fall. I was willing to take that risk. Yeah. Okay. Could be worse. Huh. Alright. I think once... The southern front is near unmanned. Probably because they're focusing on taking out that pocket. What if I do the multi-angle? Then I cue that. I think with the multi-angle it might be quicker. Where's Wappenheimer at? Halfway there. I feel like... Normally the German Tuvenwald. Okay. I feel like... Special projects go... at disproportionate rate. To be fair, I did start on that super early, and I stacked the construction bonuses to get the research facility. Sure. Strength? Strength is near full. Oh, okay. For some reason the others didn't attack. Wait. We might actually make it to Berlin before then. If we can connect... There it is. The gears on the decision are slightly larger. Actually, everything about that icon is slightly larger. I'm sorry, what? Political... This is... Hold on, loses 10 progress. Loses 5 progress. Why are we... Do we really gotta do this? Nuclear fission. Increase... He was so close. Okay. We're gonna keep him. I don't want to lose him. Surely... Almost. August 20th. 2 weeks-ish? Okay. Starting to run a bit slowly. I don't even... That seems to mostly involve... That is entirely... Russian ships. Oh wait, no. A single submarine of mine. Ha. Okay. Hold on. Does ambient noise... Is ambient noise even the setting that controls that? Surely not. No. But that was all effects. I just want the gunshots to be quieter. It's one tile left. Hungary. Thanks for that, Hoi4. I take back, like, nearly everything that I said about friends carrying. I think they're just kind of trying to snake, and they don't really know how to do that. Alright, finally. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I never set a location. I'm gonna do Washington, since there's a high-level port there, and yes. Are there any with Mountaineer traits? I forget. Is there even a trait for Mountaineers? I know I like to have Fortress. Yeah, it's up here. I don't think any of them would have that. I know I like to have Fortress Buster on them. But that's mostly for piercing. Am I not using Eisenhower? Huh. I feel like all of them have... Huh. Okay, what do you have available? Mechanized... Yeah, I don't... What? I picked the save up from a... Yeah, why didn't I use Eisenhower? Oh. Because this is the... That's the wrong... That's why I used... I probably shouldn't have reassigned them. Oh well. These guys should definitely be in an army group, though. Let me... put Eisenhower in here, though. And... Panzer Leader isn't of much use to me. But... what do you got? Actually, Guerrilla Fighter is crazy good for that. I immediately forgot who I'd clicked on. It was you, yes. I just now realized that there's a slight outline. Monochromia, not for the win. I think as little risk as possible to have them land there. I'm alright. I'm, as I've said, a bit sick today. But I've been trying to finish this campaign for, like, I've been putting off finishing this campaign, I mean, for way too long now, so... Somehow I'm more sensible than when I started it. About slightly too loud. France! France! 3 minutes. Okay. I know from experience that I can pull 2nd Infantry away from that. Every time. Every time I go to say that France is doing well and I want to commend them, like holding the Maginot for like the entire war, and like even retaking Belgium, every time, can we make it in time to salvage that? I mean, they still do have some troops guarding it, so they can hold it while we make our way there. Please don't collapse. Those make me nervous. Yeah, I think they're gonna make it to... Probably, because we had just secured the Alps finally, and we pushed beyond the impassables. And I was about to focus on a push for Prague and then spearhead to Berlin. I mean, we might still make it, just... the Soviets will make it first. Alright, we're there. Deal with this. What is going on here that it is one guy. That's why I'm losing. Okay, there we go. You're still losing. Maybe? Okay. What if... Wait, they cancelled it? Okay, that's your fault. Hold on, claimed provinces. Because I took... You've got to be kidding. Switzerland hates me because I liberated a part of Germany. Okay. Churchill was also a drunkard, and we don't recognize his plans half the time. Oh, okay. No. I see what you mean. Churchill was special in the head. As someone who's special in the head, he was special in the head in very not good ways. Alright, that should be that pocket dealt with. I'm sorry. Did that happen? Should I fight on the hills and in the Balkans? Hold on. Hold on. Iraq. World War II. But the coup didn't happen here. Huh? Yeah, he wanted to make the Danubian Federation. But the coup hasn't happened. They weren't They were on our side. They were embargoing... Okay, Britain. Great job. Go send people to die in the Middle East. That's a dumb idea. I would never do that. Let's wait about 60 years. Okay. I'm not going to join! This feels like the reverse of Desert... No, not Desert Storm. The UK participated in that. I don't think there was a special name. This is like the inverse of the Iraqi invasion of 2003. UK invades them for no reason. US refuses to join. I don't... What are the casualties at? I shouldn't have opened this window. 11. You still did. You know. Those things. Yeah. We might actually not make it solely because of France being an annoyance. Wait. You know what? I will give it to France. We are pushing in Czechia now. Huh. Wait, does it revert to its proper name? Or does it stay... No. Even if we take it, it stays German name. The one thing I will give France is that they focused over here and started pushing and counted on us to save them over here. I feel like if they could have communicated that and not been a mute AI, it would have gone far better. I'm thinking... Why are you going over there? Don't do that. Oh. I think the only reason North and South Germany wouldn't have been good would be because the whole reason all the West German occupation zones united was because the Soviets just united East Germany and they needed something comparable instead of a vaguely infighting mess. No, don't attack. Support. Thank you. French are... Hold on, what country was that? Siam? Is that the cursed Czechia? Oh, yeah. I still don't understand why the commissariats won't have their names load. It worries me. Stop doing that. Lobbying. Bribery. Yes! Yalta! Okay. How? Okay. Does Yalta have an actual mechanic? Or... I really hope it's a proper mechanic. Oh. Wait. Oh, it really does change. Oh, it's specifically over Germany. Yalta Conference in 1942 is one of the most cursed things I've ever heard. So... Okay, this is specifically on the division of Germany. I was afraid that it was going to, like, divide all of Eastern Europe and give it to them, despite the fact that we took it. Alright. Sure. I want to be somewhat historical, other than the fact that... I don't think I do, because the moment I pull away from this... Unless the French do it for me? The French can probably do it for me. Very different. It's 1942. Something doesn't scream historical about this. I'm still gonna do Yalta, though. No. This is the Iraq thing. Yeah, I'm good. I don't know. The French might get us there. I take back most of what I said about the French, actually. Like, no, never mind. No, I untake it back. Stop. What are you doing? You fools. You lost. Yeah, you lost one of the... Oh, okay, that was just a German state we held. That's not that bad. Oh yeah, MacArthur is still pushing. I probably should designate... You know what? Hold on. So, let's shorten this back up, because I'm going to be honest, I forgot about that. Wait, is that a separate... Oh, it is. So, focus all on that. I guess you can't do spearheads for... we definitely can't get Poland. But we're gonna focus on hopefully getting Germany. So, we can pull our troops from down here. I really hope we can fix this post-war. Because modern Polish borders are right here. Like, we might be able to get... Oh my god, North and South Poland would be so cursed. Yeah, I think all of Slovakia is with us. Yeah. Wait, no. That's Popol. Yeah. Yeah, we have all of Slovakia with us. So. And Czechia is definitely ours, because all we're missing is the Sudetenland. And there goes the National Guard. You know what? We should not have doubted in France. They also probably should have told us that they were... What is that, front line? They probably should have also told us that they were, like, going to divert all of their forces to the east, but Yeah, I'm gonna save right before the peace conference. Yeah, I think the Eastern Bloc is literally just gonna be Romania and Poland. And Russia, obviously. Hold on, we might actually be able to make it? Yeah. What? Oh, Iran. Okay. So, you know what? That actually distracts Russia. So, hopefully... Come on. We can make it to Berlin first. This is so much tighter than what happened historically. If I remember right, when CeeLo Heights happened, America was still, like, here. I think with Iran happening, it might be more feasible for us to make it. Alright. My tanks should have recovered by now. Where are they? I'm gonna go Dresden first and then push up there. Surely, we can do this. I did not expect this to be absolute cinema. We can make it. We're 2 tiles away. MacArthur in Europe is the most cursed thing I've ever seen. But you know what? Eisenhower, put your hat back on, please. I swear he had one. Yes. There it is. And the event should fire in a little bit. Yes. It does not mention... Is he still in charge? No way. Stars and Stripes above the Reichstag. That is actually... The capture of the German capital has been confirmed by officials in Washington after US forces fought their way into Berlin from several directions. Fighting in the city was described as intense, with the Moltke Bridge being demolished by desperate German pioneers to halt the American advance. Other bridges... Got an alarm, my bad. Other bridges over the Spree were eventually secured, and GIs successfully stormed the Kroll Opera House and the Reichstag despite fierce German resistance. The Stars and Stripes now flutter in the wind above the Reichstag, and fighting in the city has now ceased. The Battle of Berlin is over. I probably could have read that a bit better if I wasn't sick. I'm not going to invade Iraq. Leave me alone. Wait, huh? Germany went from a... Yeah, yeah, I was about to say. The Soviets are bid. Okay, the thing is, we did do Yalta, so I think that does give them East Germany still. But that's a compromise we should be willing to make. It's gonna look weird. Hold on, we might be home. How is he still here? Why is he still alive? If Hitler makes it to Argentina, I'm going to be so upset. Wait, okay, we don't have enough intel. There's the icon. We are so close. Alright. That's the wrong one. You know what? It's time to whip out the Marine Corps again. You are the Mountaineers, and you have done nothing since arriving here. Huh. Where are the Marines? You're here. Alright. I don't like hosting from there, so I'm gonna do... I don't want to land directly on it, because it'll definitely have more resistance. Okay, we have superiority. That would actually be crazy. This is more dynamic than I thought. honestly. I 100% thought this was going to be... I spaced out, my bad. Can we get home by Christmas is the real question. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Casualties shortly after the fall of Berlin are... It's not 13 million, almost. So... Wasn't regular like 60 million? Casualties. About 80 million, so significantly better. I think we're on like World War I levels, maybe. I might be wrong. Yeah, World War I was 40 million. Elections to Congress. Hold on, let me pause. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, because midterms. I was wondering where the presidential one was. The French have control over that area. Don't. Leon. Don't mess this up. French Democratic Republic. Actually, okay, Leon is actually a really cool dude. For a French person. If I remember correctly, they, like, asked him to be dictator of France post-war, and he just said no. This hurts. The amount of planes. Oh, it's not as many now, but that's a lot. The French are fake. Stop! Stop bullying FDR! Or Ames manager, okay, I give up. I'm leaving that alone. Iran joined the Axis. Something tells me you're on the wrong side of history. Good luck with that, buddy. What is Syria doing? Wait, why? I think MacArthur needs to learn how to draw lines and not dribble a bit, like, way too far down the paper. He keeps doing that. Alright. I think once we take that, we're good, pretty much. Surely we're almost... we might not even need the Marines. Yeah, the only reason he didn't serve out his 4th was polio being a little bit of a silly billy. Okay, with the way... So, this is about the halfway point. It's not accurately represented. Of modern Poland. A North and South Poland would be insane. If we restored Romania, these could actually be some kind of okay Cold War borders. Like, gave this back to Romania, I mean. Oh. Ah, yes, the brave Oh, no. Norway might go to the Soviets. Siamese Chinese War. Wait, no. No! I tried so long to avoid invading Iraq. They're just at war with me anyway. You've got to be kidding. Okay, so I'm thinking East Germany, Poland, Romania, and Norway. I think everything else we can prevent. Yeah, did you say that about Finland? I don't remember which one you said. Yeah, the British were the aggressors in Iraq. The only thing is, I think... I don't remember who it was, I just saw the message. I'm already in the war. Iraq decided it was going to declare war on me, so... yeah. This should cut them off if I can get everybody on board. What is the supply like? This can't be good. Actually very good, all things considered. It could be so much worse. Holy mention. Yeah, somehow I feel like Germany... Oh, that's it. Hold on, we should refocus to Hamburg. Surely. They're pretty much retreating from it. Alright, so I'm gonna save. Mine is the real Rome. Why would I right-click that? Oh, okay, it selects Germany. It selects Germany, but it shows the US's info. That's goofy. Specifically if I click on Thuringen. So, yeah. Weird. Rest in pieces. Alright, so that's definitely the Germans capitulated. What are the casualties? Oh, yeah, right. 15? 15 million. HistoryNet who doesn't hate Italy? How dare you? Yeah, France actually carried this war. They put all their troops over here, which was nearly a blunder when I couldn't save the Germans cutting us off until they actually uncut us off. Well, I mostly did that, but they helped. And the Germans doing a bit of a counter. So you know what? The French... I was about to say, if it doesn't trigger the conference. Okay. So, Denmark is back. Alright, so first up, I need to... I'm gonna tab over to this. That way y'all can see the expansive list of... That's Discord. Okay. Italy. I accidentally didn't give Italy their land, so... Why is everything one... Oh, I never disabled player-led, did I? Alright, we're gonna have to be fair. So... Actually... So, first up... Unfortunately there's no Saarland state. That actually really irks me. Give them all of Moselland. We're gonna focus on Mediterranean, specifically Italy right now, I think. So, do we release? Alright. You know, I'm gonna expand this. Give Luxembourg some land. I had a really cursed peace conference playing as the Dutch once. I don't want to recreate that. Let's see. Albania. To Yugoslavia? Or to Italy? Do I have to expand that further? Sheesh. Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna vote on this. How cursed would it... It looks like a mirrored Belgium, kind of. Why does Belgium not own that? Get Flanders back. You know, I actually don't hate giving Luxembourg that. It's gonna irk the French a lot, but... we're gonna democracy our way through this. So that appears to be... independent? What are we thinking on... yeah, actually, I'll reflect that. Scroll so slowly. Liberate. Yeah, it's Albania. You know, Greece didn't do anything. Screw Greece. Greece does not get North Epirus. I definitely pronounced that wrong. What's this bit called again? Is this Istria? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I kind of don't like it either. Yeah, you know what? I am gonna revoke that. No more land for you, Luxembourg. Ooh. For reference, these are the lands. That, and that are what's in question. Ooh. Spicy. Wait, actually, can I? I don't think I can. Wait, if I liberate, I think. I think I can give that to Yugoslavia. Yeah. Italian it is. Wait. Why did it unliberate Albania? Special. There we go. Alright. Finally, I think with Italy, should be... oh wait, no, we still have East Africa to worry about. We can still give it to them, but... self-determination and all that. So, then we'll handle Libya. So... I feel like that's more of an open-ended question. Do we let Libya remain Italian, or do we... I'm thinking split it. Either let it stay Italian, or split it between the French and British. Something like... this line, I think. I wish there were more accurate borders. Maybe... nah, Juts more bothers me. Libya split, alright. Canada. And then comes the question of East Africa. So how can we divide this? Let's see. Definitely liberate Ethiopia, no question about that. This is such a long list. Did I skip it? Eritrea to France? I actually don't hate that, because Djibouti. Oh, wait. The problem with Ethiopia is I forgot, they're communist. That's my issue with this. I forgot they went communist. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I could release them as a puppet. That's true. Oh. Oh, okay, I just have to manually... Womp womp. That's Somali, right? I can't remember if that's Somali or... That's Kenya. And then that's Somali. I'd have to use commands to give them a coastal state, but... You know what? No, we're not gonna give them a coast. That's their punishment for turning communist. What's Ethiopia's modern borders, actually? I want to make sure I'm getting this right. Everything else is still up in the air about the Horn. Okay, yeah, I didn't get much wrong. Yeah, democracy's not exactly holding strong right now. Is that? Oh, okay. That's what felt wrong. I'm very glad I bought that. Give France, Djibouti, and Eritrea. And then... North Somali to Ethiopia? Actually, I really do like that border. Oh, they can? Hold on. Liberate. Liberate Somali Sultanate. Oh, I'd have to create them as a beneficiary. I'll take that and command it to them. So... I think we should give the East to Britain as long as that feat. Actually, you know what? Liberate. What do we think about a independent Somalia? We could also just give it to Ethiopia. Well, actually... Well, no. You know what, let's just make it go from the Italian state of East Africa to the American one. Yeah, that's not too bad. It goes to me, right? Yeah. We're still gonna have to deal with Japan afterwards. I'm sure that'll be fine. Right, Iraq and Iran joined Japan, so we're gonna have to sort that separately. Alrighty. Germany, no question about it, we're gonna... Can we give Switzerland? Hold on. Liberates Austrian Republic. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna... Thank you, Pickle. Question is, what do we do with the Burgenland? Because I think Hungary took that. I think I have to give it to them. Carly showed up, said something very inappropriate, and then dipped. So let's see, Independent Rhineland? I think there is actually a Republic of the Rhine option. Computer only, I think? It might be on Xbox. I vaguely remember seeing it on there. It's probably not, though. I don't see why it would be. But, computer only, and... Yeah, I don't really like separate Rhine either. And, it's like $40. I think we saw the Balkans next? You know, just to mark our place so that nothing gets cancelled by accident. I'm sorry. What? I hope that gets fixed. Because that's a bug. So this blue will be Ethiopia post-war. You know what? Getting a single tile of land. So I'm thinking... This is South Germany? I don't know, it seems kind of wrong. Okay, that removed half of the tiles I selected. This is South Germany? Maybe? Surely I can... Oh, I can. South Germany, Bavaria, Austria... So, cut it down? I think he is! I'm not too sure. Baden-Württemberg... Bayern... I think just... Nope. Give me a moment.
Das ist doch nicht zu viel, das ist doch nicht zu viel, solange jeder uns vertraut. Ist das ein Kinderspiel? Ist das ein Kinderspiel? Doch kriegt mal eine etwas raus, dann wird sie wild, dann ist es aus. Springt sie uns auf in das Gesicht. Wir fürchten uns nicht, ganze Erde weht und die Welt sich aus den Angeln hebt, das kann doch einen Seemann nicht erschüttern. Keine Angst, Rosmarie. Es weht der Wind mit Stärke 10. Das Schiff schwankt hin und her, das Schiff schwankt hin und her. Am Himmel ist kein Stern zu sehen. Es tobt das wilde Meer, es tobt das wilde Meer.
O seht ihn an, o seht ihn an.
Dort zeigt sich der Klabautermann.
Doch wenn der letzte Mast aufbricht,
Wir fürchten uns nicht. Das kann doch einen Seemann nicht erschüttern. Keine Angst, Rosmarie. Wir lassen uns das Leben nicht erbittern. Keine Angst, Rosmarie. Und wenn die ganze Erde weht und die Welt sich aus den Angeln hebt, das kann doch einen Seemann nicht erschüttern. Keine Angst, Rosmarie.
Das kann doch einen Seemann nicht erschüttern.
Keine Angst, Rosmarie.
Wir lassen uns das Leben nicht verbittern.
Keine Angst, Rosmarie. La 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 la. Das kann doch einen Seemann nicht erschüttern. Keine Angst, Rosmarie, Marie.
Der Kaserne vor dem großen Tor stand eine Laterne und steht sie noch davor. So wollen wir uns da wiedersehen, bei der Laterne wollen wir stehen, wie einst Lili Marleen, wie einst Lili Marleen. Unsere beiden Schatten sahen wie einer aus, dass wir so lieb uns hatten, das sah man gleich daraus. Und alle Leute sollen es sehen, wenn wir bei der Laterne stehen, wie einst Lili Marleen, wie einst Lili Marleen. Wie einst Lili Marleen. Schon rief der Posten, die bliesen Zapfenstreich. Es kann 3 Tage kosten, Kamerad, ich komm ja gleich. Da sagten wir auf Wiedersehen, wie gerne würde ich mit dir gehen, mit dir, Lili Marleen, mit dir, Lili Marleen. Deine Schritte kennt sie, deinen schönen Gang. Alle Abend rennt sie, doch nicht vergaß sie
Alright, I am horribly sorry. I had to go deal with something, and went to use the restroom. Let's see. No! eh. My issue with reinforcing that Austria is German is, historical context. Cold War gonna be colder. The Freezer War. Well, the Slovaks technically didn't break away in this timeline. They were forcefully divided. But because Slovakia was occupied by Hungary, but yeah, separatism still is a thing. So I think it is actually still a good idea to keep them separate. So, and I think South Germany should be bigger. I think, like, at the very least, this. Wait, oh, okay. They occupied Norway. We're gonna have to give them that one. Aw. Okay. We're gonna have to give the USSR Norway. Because technically I can just take everything from them, but I like to keep my peace conferences semi-fair. Even when I use player-led, I mean. So I think then... supervised state, the Romanian state. Okay. And then we'll divide Germany... semi-normally, I think? I'll take away that. Actually, yeah, Denmark. Denmark is here. I think we get them to take Schleswig. The thing is, in real life, they outright refused more land, if I remember right. That might have been after World War I, but I'm pretty sure they maintained that stance. So I'll do that, but beyond that, Holstein, force them to take land. Isn't that what? Isn't that what happened to the Netherlands with Luxembourg? I'm pretty sure that's why Luxembourg ended up independent. I don't like the idea of a I don't like the idea of a kind of wild card country owning the Kiel Canal, because like strategically either you go through Denmark or through Kiel, and if Denmark decides to go against us, then they'd have both ways under their control. So I feel like that's forcing a tactical disadvantage on ourselves purposely. Is my reasoning, mainly. How is... oh. That's more states than I expected. Yeah, they already have Schleswig. I think this should be alright. But we did promise East Germany to the Soviets during Yalta. This might be a mildly cursed division. Not really. It's basically just historical, except North and South Germany. Wait, no. I'd have to tag to them and release it, but... Let's see. Do they? Is Livland published nowadays? I might be misremembering the shape, but... No, it's not all East Germany. Just the way I have to do it, it's divided that way. I guess they do. That's disproportionately large. No, that's the little point out. And then it... I don't think there's a way to properly... whatever. So wait, where did Krakow go? Oh, I clicked something. Okay, that scared me slightly. Silesia to Polish? Yeah, Silesia. Yeah, Silesia is Polish. Well, will be. I just have to give it all to the Soviets outright at first. Oh, wait, okay, I gave them Sudetenland. That's not. Can I liberate Slovakia independent? No. That's mildly stupid, frankly. Well, all of this is going to Russia. East Slovakia. How much can we give Romania? Nah, I guess not much. We're gonna leave Carpathia. We'll give Carpathia to Soviets. and take all of Romania, as well as that state. So, I think, like how, because it's one of the states they occupied. So, I think everything outlined in blue, and for whatever reason that's purple, is, I'm not too sure where that's supposed to go, but that's getting, yeah, let's check here. I think, so in our timeline, did we? No, I wish there was a way to split this. Yeah, it should actually. I think, oh, okay, well that undid all of my... Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can't occupy this and then just liberate them separately. You get that. And that. Why does it undo that? There we go. And from there... it probably looked kind of wrong. I think I'll take that. So, I think how in our timeline Austria was neutral, I think we might do a neutral Hungary. That could be interesting. I think a split Hungary also Romania also looks kind of better with the way it was occupied. So just leave Hungary like that, I guess. One state in Transylvania? My issue with that is that reduces our Hungary to that tiny piece, and also we'd liberated all that. Well, most of it. Hungary is northern, Romania is southern. You know what, actually... This might be the first thing we've done that's border goal, but... we'll give it a try, and then from there I think we just leave Hungary be. Hold on, actually. Change government, Hungary. Yeah. And then we're gonna demilitarize them. We're going to steal their resources. Dismantle their industry. Basically, we are putting all of the war guilt onto Hungary solely because we can. So... are we compensated? You're the ones... yep, you're the ones who suggest... also ignore the fact that all this is own. That better update after the conference. Is that actually everything handled? Yeah, y'all suggested to split Transylvania. It'll look better once I release them, probably. That's what I'm thinking. I said Transylvania should be ours. I am very against uniting South Germany and Austria. Actually, I still need to give that to Switzerland. I don't know why this is owned by us. That bothers me. That should write itself after the conference. Everything? Oh, hold on, so there was a miscommunication? Oh. I think this should go to West Romania, and then that's, our Romania, and then everything else should be fine. This court needs to be balanced. I mean... We seem to be actually almost done, I think. Wait, what? What is a Dodo Caniso? What? Greece. Oh, okay, it's that island. Islands. I guess Italy can keep that. I don't really see any reason why not. So... 50% more well tension! I might have to pause immediately. Okay. All of this bothers me. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is... There we go. That fixes that. Ah yes, the United States of America. Wrong thing. Wait, Italy is a puppet? Huh? Oh, cool. I didn't know they turned into my puppet. Why? Thank you. Because most of them were more open-ended questions by the end of that. There is still this. But you know, I think we just let them have the Philippines at this point. We might have to do one more session. But I'm sorry, somebody made sacrifices in my name. What? Yeah, Transylvania... You know, actually, this is a yes or no question. Because I can actually leave that one open-ended. Yeah, no, I was joking about letting Japan keep it. Soviets is as is, and it leaves this. I think it makes more sense to NATO. Either way. Because, like, I'm pretty sure we had, like, most of this, except for this very tip at the end. Alright. Alrighty. So... I might be able to split Czechoslovakia afterwards, but... Czechoslovakia is back. we're not returning territory to Hungary. Release. That came out wrong. Germany? Okay. Said release the German Reich, so I was afraid it was gonna go to that German guy. Why did Austria not join us? Oh. Because a guy named Karl Renner got in charge. No, you didn't is crazy. Alright, so Romania. Oh, yeah. Ethiopia. It's ETH is that tag, yeah? F. Ha. Anyways. Alright. Zog. Ethiopia has a coast. It looks mildly cursed. I think it would have worked better if they got Djibouti as a trade. But, eh. A very big coast. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad. This tiny bit here that you can't do without giving them all this bothers me though. It gets narrower, it feels like you're choking it. So, then we get on to... I don't think there's anything else. Not show non-resisting. Romania, yeah. Wait, really? That's all? Ah, okay. This is wrong on so many levels. No, we gave it to Eritrea. We gave them Eritrea. Hi, Leon. No. Wait. What if I left the faction? Ha. I really don't want to leave that as an occupation zone, so what I think I'll do is... because I was going to release it as an occupation zone, but apparently that just returns it to my West Germany. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, that's SWI? Yeah. Because it wouldn't let me in the conference for some reason. Switzerland. Looking a little chunky there. It feels wrong, almost. Alright, so... Switzerland didn't contribute, but I want to punish Austria. And also, look at those proper Swiss borders. I mean, almost. That's still not properly modeled, but... message. Alright. There was something else that needed to be fixed. Right. Trying to figure out. I'm sorry, is MD trying to defend it by saying that it's easy to do it? Okay, I wanted to give France an occupation zone, but I might just have to unite it, because if I go to liberate it, it says return territory to American Germany. The thing that worries me... if I go to release... Ha. So it turns out the way I was doing it can't be done anyway. For some reason, you can't add... you can't release it without it going weird. Because it still says return. I was hoping it was just because France was, like, in my faction. It doesn't seem to be it, though. May not release... oh. You know what? I think South and North Germany was a kind of bad idea to begin with. Ah! Tut. How do we feel about uniting West Germany, since it doesn't seem to be possible? Yeah. You know... nah, that wouldn't work. Why are we still shooting? There's a ghost battle between a bunch of Indian units, it looks like, and nothing. Huh. Ooh, that's spicy. I'm willing to bet the 50% who voted no are French. Leon. Messing with the vote. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm still... oops. I don't want to look at that anymore. Huh. I guess we leave this as an occupation zone? I'm not entirely against that, but I definitely don't want to give Austria more land. Russia outright can't release countries, I forgot, because they're too greedy. Nom. Bro is about to
the Balkan. Slovakia's not Balkan, is it? I don't know. Anyway. I'm about to eat the Balkans. It's not really weird, France. Like, the border is still the same. The worst part is, Saar is there, but you can't take it without giving them all. How give West Bavaria to West Germany? That seems like a good compromise. That was a bit higher pitched than I intended, my bad. So... Oh, wait, hold on. What about we give Niederbayern to Czechia? It could be a nice way to do reparations for them. It also wouldn't look too horrendous, and would still be a way to punish Germany. I don't know, I don't hate the idea of a Czech occupation zone. And then Baden-Württemberg stays French. It would be odd. But since it's also a small rural area, wouldn't it be too hard for them to garrison it? All West Germany, give them... Yeah, it's an occupation, it's not intended to be permanent. So... CZE... It looks questionable, but definitely could be worse. Rhineland. Yeah, I think Rhineland is a good... Yeah. Reparations. We let Churchill talk a little bit too much. What have we done? I don't know why I'm putting any of this blame on you. What did I do? I was expecting France to be able to release South Germany. This is... I'm definitely screenshotting this one. The Gilbert Wall all over again. Huh. Next time on... whatever fresh hell this is, we're gonna beat Japan next time. Probably not this week, because I'm doing... wait. Alright, so... Europe is this mess. At least we stopped Stalin from getting that much. He got Norway. Okay. So at least with that... Okay, this is bothering me. I regret this decision immediately. Just give it to Germany. So... That's reverted. That makes me feel slightly better. We've wrapped up the war in Europe. It is... Wait. We are gonna be... not home, but out of Europe by Christmas. The Philippines are still alive, so we can just deploy there, secure those... So... Oh. So we've got some work to do. Why are they there? Can we get a... Yeah, Battlecry Freedom. That works. So, wrapping up now. We finished the war in Europe. We did it by Christmas, just like I said. We made it to Berlin before the Soviets, just like I definitely never doubted, thanks to the French. So we're out of Europe by Christmas, not home by Christmas though, because we have to worry about the Soviets, and I'm sure they won't do anything untoward. And then, you know, this. So, next time, I think we're going to wrap this up. Because if we could do Germany... we did Italy in one session, Germany in another. Well, Germany and all of this. Surely we can knock out Japan in one session. Especially with China already holding their attention. It should be feasible. I don't even know where we would begin to salvage that, but that is an issue for next time. Hi, Teddy. Still, definitely Teddy. So yeah, I think we're gonna... Can I see what their focus is? Something wrong happened here. So, should be fine enough to handle next time. So, thank you all for coming. That should be all. Yeah. Actually, before I do go, let me double check. That's odd. Yes. So I think I am moving up. I've had like 3 unknown people, well, not unknown, but first-time people join the stream. So, Friday. Yeah, this weekend, probably going to be doing the next part of my Dark Sea expedition. If we don't find Hecate, if we do find the Hecate, I mean, on Friday, then Saturday we'll probably be finishing this, because I expect it to be done, but we are not. Japan really does not want to give up. No, Evil Germany is Skull / USA / yeah. No, French is a different person. So, that will be all. Thank you all for coming. Oh. MDC, I guess we're discussing that. I just saw your message. That is an oddly specific reference. Pewter call. It's not a pewter call. Or computer call. Okay, I feel compelled to not in stream now. Anyways. Thank you all for... That was a joke, to clarify. Thank you all for coming. I will probably be taking a break till Friday. I was planning on it anyway. But my throat hasn't been the best today and lately, and I think I'm getting sick. So, I'm probably just gonna not stream. I do have 2 more videos. Yeah, 2 more videos. But I'm definitely not streaming. Well, almost. Yeah. So, I will probably go to Ron's. I need to talk with a friend first.